they rob I. Stole life on the merchant ships. Minutes later they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song.
I've never been good with farewell addresses. I have this flaw of thinking that things are gonna last forever. That my sentence experience can always be extended with a comma splice as long as I have a cause or a clause that can be reasoned to effect. I never expect to come to a period. So this catches me by surprise. I never expected to come to my last time on this stage. To pour my soul one last time for y'all to drink. I pray that it satisfies you. That as I've emptied myself from this pedestal, you inversely were filled. That you inversely were filled. That you inversely were filled. That though at times this experience seems so bitter but I hope that it's settled in your stomachs like honey. I never thought I'd come to my last time, that my voice would echo across this history and affect you in the present, so welcome. Welcome to the end of it all. To the end of my era. This renaissance is ending. There always comes a time when Michelangelo must finish his Sistine Chapel. When I no longer preach through this poetry, but fade back into the silence. This renaissance is over. But a golden age is coming. Though I may be leaving, art and soul shall continue, and I'm happy that y'all aren't back there memorizing your poems. I need this to hit you just a little bit. I need you to take this thing to another level. I need you to take this thing to another level. Never become complacent in your expression. Your expression never becomes complacent within you, so spit. Spit as if your poetry is trying to break out of the prison of your ribcage. As if it's trying to seep up out those pores. Step to the stage as if your words can tilt the world off axis. Ask this crowd not to join and clap for your bars, but to join you in revolution. The revolution shall proceed, even if it's without me. Because you are the poetry. Not just art and soul, you are the poetry. You are what happens when God decides to get creative. When divinity steps to the forefront and says, now it's time for freedom of expression. You are freedom of expression. You are freedom of thought, so think freely. Don't become just another echo of what everyone else thinks or what continues to be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution is now. We are the revolution. We are the Malcolm X's before the Audubon ballrooms. The Huey Newtons with his gun-cocked, mind-locked laws that made his mouth more mercenary than messenger. We are the John Coltrane's. Our jazz can Harlem shake the hoods of white supremacy. We are what supremacy sees as danger. Embrace that you are danger. And if the system ever decides to Alcatraz you, to, as Sonny said, El Hajj Malik El Shabazz you, crown y'all kings, then dethrone you, please. Assata Shakur those prison bars. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. You are the mental incarnations of Spartacus in the present. The Toussaint, the overtures of the now. Understand that both of those raised in a system of slavery, waged conflict with the world by daring to think differently, always dare to think differently. Most of the times, the majority is wrong. The majority gets forgotten. Don't get forgotten. Forget not doing. Forget the idea of success being handed to you. Forget the idea of education being handed to you. Educate yourself. Take nothing for face value. Value face as nothing. Value self-glory as nothing. Don't expect to be respected. Respect is not given, it is earned. Be someone worthy of respect. Respect yourselves, young women. You are so much more than any man can ever tell you that you are. And men, your principles will always be more powerful than your penis. So please extend your passion far outside the realms of sex. Please try changing the culture. Change yourselves. Change those dorms. Change the halls. Change this campus. Change Oakwood. Change Alabama. Change the South. Change the US. Change the world. Change these chains. Exchange them for free will. Think freely. Never do anything that everybody tells you to do. Be who you are, but never remain as you are. Grow. Only dead plants stop growing. Bloom. Only seeds, even seeds, don't know their own potential. Butterflies only come from the caterpillars who survived the struggle. Survived the struggle. The struggle makes survivors. Survivors are butterflies. Butterflies never fly backwards. Backwards never fly. Never settle. Never come short. Never stop. Never quit. Full stop. These are my last words. Find someone who you are willing to hurt for. Find something you are willing to die for and live for it. Die to self daily. Speak your sermon. Be your sermon. Follow Christ. And if tonight is the last time that I see you, I pray that we meet on the other side. That as we settle into heaven, voices untainted by sin, we see each other. And you tell me that my poems at Art and Soul changed your life. And I'll tell you that your presence in this room has changed my life. And maybe then all these poems were worth spitting.
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Ourselves can free our minds.
Energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long will they kill our prophets? While we stand aside and look. Some say it's just a violence. We got to fulfill the word. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song, redemption.